Hi, I'm Tim McLean, and this is a TXM Lean case study. Today, we're at Ronson Gears, Australia's leading manufacturer of precision gears. Gavin New is the grandson of the founder of the business and has been the driver behind the Ronson Lean implementation. Gavin, to start with, can you tell us a bit about the Ronson Gears story and what really led you to feeling you needed to think about Lean?
Yeah, Ronson Gears was established as Ronson Engineering in 1954 by Ronald New, my grandfather. He took that name hoping his sons would one day get into the business, and rather than call it Ron and Sons, he just went with Ronson. And here we are today as one of the country's preeminent manufacturers, utilising state-of-the-art turning, milling, grinding and gear manufacturing equipment to produce precision machine components and gears for the aerospace, the rail, the mining, the defence and agricultural industries. How we got into Lean, we travel extensively and we saw it overseas in the US being implemented into companies similar to ours. And it really highlighted the fact that we needed to step up our standards from the perspective of cleanliness, lead times and efficiencies to not only benefit ourselves but also our customers.
So what were the major changes that TXM helped you implement?
Well, TXM set themselves the objective to reduce lead times, improve on-time deliveries, and also implement efficiencies that would enable better throughput and a better bottom line for our company. So in saying that, the biggest changes we saw were around the reduction of batch sizes for throughput, introduction of more visuals such as supermarkets and numerous FIFO boards in our case, and also to introduce a culture of continual improvement that would reduce our quality costs.
Yeah. So, you know, you're a precision machining company, custom manufacturer. A lot of people would say that Lean doesn't work in that environment, and when you talk about some of those techniques like, you know, Kanban systems and FIFO boards and things, how did you find them in this kind of environment?
It was very beneficial. Being a bespoke manufacturer, I mean, we do work to Kanbans, we do work to planned purchasing requirements, but more often than not, you know, you quote, an order will hit your desk, you're doing it for the first time, and work can be anywhere and everywhere around your factory. So those FIFO boards brought those jobs off the floor onto a board in one central position for us, or in our case, a number of central positions, for us to identify where the work was and what was to go in next. Yeah. So it really benefited, again, that throughput and our on-time deliveries.
So you talk about improvement in on-time delivery and lead time. Did you measure that? What kind of improvements did you get for the business?
Yeah, we did. Often we were seeing deliveries up to 3 months from order to delivery to the customer, and that was for hardened and ground gears. But with what we implemented around our visuals, our managed machine loadings, we took weeks off those longer lead times, and certainly graphed those from month to month so everyone could see the results that we were achieving.
Yeah, and you've got good feedback for your customers about that?
Yeah, we certainly have. We worked closely with those that were affected, in particular where we were reducing batch sizes. They were more happy to receive product more often than waiting longer for the entire order to be filled.
Yeah, that's a big mental leap, and you know, reducing batch sizes, for instance, in an environment like this, it's often hard for people to accept a change like that, and I think a lot of what you did would have been quite challenging from a change point of view. How did you manage that? What kind of challenges did you have and how did you manage them?
Yeah, we really highlighted with our employees the benefits it was going to give us and our customers, and highlighting that to them. enabled them to see what the results were going to be. There was a bit more work involved from a planning perspective. However, in talking to our subcontractors and everyone involved, it made the process quite seamless.
A question we get asked a lot is, how long did it take before you started to see some improvements?
Well, as we were coming from a pretty low base, from the aspect of cleanliness and efficiencies through the business, we saw results quite quickly. It really surprised us how quickly we saw these come about after working with, in our case, Rob and the TXM team.
Just a few months?
Just a few months, yeah.
So ultimately it's about the bottom line. Are you seeing benefits in terms of the bottom line for your business, the financials and the key metrics for your business?
Yeah, we certainly have. Manufacturing's going through a pretty tough period, but we've continued to stay profitable, which has meant we've been able to invest more in our employees and new capability, which only benefits our customer.
Yeah, I see you've got some nice new machines here. Yeah. So personally, what did you get out of it as a leader in the business, a part owner in the business?
A number of things actually. It was really pleasing to see our employees work as a team towards a common goal, so that was very satisfying. What was also satisfying was that we've been able to keep prices pretty constant for our customers. So by being able to do that and improve on our deliveries, they've been able to stay competitive.
So Gavin, as you know, we preach lean as a journey, not a destination. So where is the next steps for Ronson Gears? Where do you see further opportunities to improve?
Yeah, that's definitely understood around here about journey and continual improvement. So we feel we still have a long way to go. So with everything we do and everything we buy, there's a lean mindset to what decision we make, whether it be the purchase of tooling and what that means for machine times, or the employment of new staff and what that's going to mean for the bottom line. So it's definitely a never-ending journey for us, and it's certainly understood and instilled in our psyche here at Ronson Gears.
So, thank you, Gavin. It gives a really good insight into the change you've made. Ronson Gears are a complex, bespoke manufacturer operating in a highly demanding sector where there can be no compromise on quality. Lean has enabled Ronson to maintain those standards while improving the level of service delivered to customers. As a result, the business has been able to maintain sales during a very tough environment and improve competitiveness. Thank you for viewing this case study of the Ronson Gears transformation. Please contact TXM if you want to learn more about how you can transform your business performance using lean thinking. And thank you very much for your time, Gavin.